Hi, it's a lipstick gal. Thank you so much for watching today. I wanted to try something that I just got in the mail today. Super excited to try it on. It's the new Moonbeam Cushion Highlight from M Cosmetics. I have the neutral gold shade called Halo. I have not made it a secret my love for M Cosmetics. I really love the aesthetic behind it where it's you, but glowy and in color, and there aren't 50 different eyeshadow palettes and 100 lipsticks. It's just carefully curated. That's what I love so much about it. So I have slowly been collecting everything that they put out, and I find that there are things that I'm repurchasing from them that I haven't repurchased the same product in a long time. Now, of course, I've got a really large collection, but it's weird to me that I'm like, I really like this and I'm almost out, I'm gonna repurchase that. It says a lot to me about the fact that I connect as a consumer with the type of products they're putting out, not just the quality, but also the whole aesthetic behind it. The type of makeup, the way to wear the makeup. It is very much what I enjoy. So I thought we would try this on today. They have the cutest little cushion in here. It's the cutest little pad, but it comes, this little puff comes, and it's so much smaller because I'm used to using their cushion foundation, and the puff for that is teardrop shaped and a little bit larger, but if you look at them, I don't know if I'm going to use this or if I'm just going to use my fingers, but let's see. This is what it looks like. This has a really serum-y feeling to it. It feels very much like their serum blush. I am wearing their serum blush today. I have the shade Cherry Splash on, but this is what the highlight looks like. It's very close to my skin tone, but it does have a really nice glow to it, and I like that it's not, it doesn't feel heavy. I think, just for fun, let's use this little guy, because why not? Ooh. All right, maybe I'm gonna tap it in with my finger. I am not wearing a lot of powder today. I have powder on in my T-zone and under my eyes. That's really pretty. So this is what the serum blush looks like without any highlight. And I think what's interesting is that you do get a glowy look from this, but it's very different than the highlighty gleam that you get from their cushion highlight. I have really been enjoying cream products, and does this fall into like the liquid or the cream? I don't know. What are cushions? I think cushions are like liquid suspended in a little puff. Well, the cushion. It's kind of hard doing this in this little teeny tiny mirror. Maybe I'll use my big mirror because I don't have to do that into it. The one thing I am going to do, I do have a little bit of the serum blush left over on this, and I'm just going to tap over the top so that you don't have a real distinct line where one ends and the other begins. I feel like you do see more of a highlight here, blush here, where the blush had been just a little bit higher on my cheek. So I'm just going to use this brush to blend it all together. I just noticed something as I was looking at this puff. Do you see that there are, it looks like, as I'm trying to rub it off, it looks like it's foundation that this picked up. I don't feel like I'm getting any foundation when I'm using my finger to apply, but I don't know if it's the texture of this puff that is picking up what's already down. Of course, this part of my face is not, it's not a mirror, is not set, but I feel like I'm not picking up anything. I'm just like, there's nothing on my finger other than highlight as I pick it up with my finger. Now, the one part that's hard is then you're sticking your finger in the product, but don't we do that a lot for like pot concealers or foundations that don't have pumps? I feel like we're already doing that with some of our products. This is a lot more pigmented than I expected it to be. It's a lot glowier and there's a lot more reflect to this highlight. I like that it's not glittery. If I'm looking up close at it, I'm not seeing any flecks of glitter. It's just shiny, but it's a lot shinier than I expected. And I had to tell myself, okay, you love everything you've tried from M so far. There's very few things that I've tried that just aren't for me. Sometimes it's a shade, but I usually like the formulations really well. I really feel like our makeup aesthetics a line. You know, what M puts out, I pick up because it's exactly the sort of makeup I want to wear. And I don't really have to work hard to get it to look good. And that's what I like about it. And I don't know why I'm surprised that it is as kind of metallic and pigmented as it is, because I have one of their eyeshadow palettes and their metallics in here are just to die for. And I've used the lightest one in here before as a highlight on my skin, and just out of sheer curiosity, I want to swatch these two side by side and see what they look like. This is the Cushion Foundation in Halo right here. And this is the shade from the eyeshadow palette that I had been using when I wanted a highlight with my M products. I've been using this as a highlight. You know, it's just a shimmery powder, but can you see the difference? It has a lot more of a metallic sheen and glow. It also looks much more hydrated. I feel like it very much walks the line of hydration products that you get a really glowy look from their foundation. You get a glowy look from their serum blush. This is also going to continue to add that additional layer of glow and dewiness. I really like the way this looks. And what's interesting is, as I'm touching it, it doesn't feel greasy. It doesn't feel tacky. It feels hydrated. Now, sometimes if you put like lotion on your hands and it's a really thick lotion, your hands kind of feel tacky and sticky. Or if you wear something that's a little bit more lightweight, your hands just feel soft. And I feel like that's what's going on here, is that my cheeks feel soft. Another thing that I have been appreciating more and more, I've been looking for more liquid and cream products, especially for my cheeks, blush, contour, bronzer, highlight, is because the older I get, I'm 46, when I smile, you can see right in through here that I have these fine lines, like crow's feet, and they're starting to come down onto the tops of my cheeks. And if I'm wearing a powder foundation or a powder blush that looks powdery, some do and some don't, and it's really kind of hit or miss. But I find that I have more success overall with cream and liquid products because they don't end up making my skin look dry. They also don't end up accentuating these lines. Now, it is highlighted, and when I do this, you can see those lines a little bit more, but with powder, it can make it look dry, which makes it look crinklier or crepier than it is. And I don't get that with liquid products. I really think this is gonna be great for me. I don't know that I'm gonna love using this little puff. It's super cute, it's super small. I'm probably just gonna dip my fingers in there for how unhygienic that is. And if I know I'm gonna be sticking my finger in something, I might just leave like a little hand sanitizer here or something before I just dip my finger in. But I feel like I'm gonna have more success doing it that way as opposed to using their puff. Nothing wrong with the puff, maybe I'm just puff averse. But I feel like this is a really beautiful product. I don't know, there are two other shades. I don't know that I would need like the pink shade. I definitely know that the bronzy shade would be too deep for me. It wouldn't be for my skin tone, but I like that there's a variety. And I tend to like more golden and warm tone highlights on my skin, even though I have a neutral undertone. I don't know, those are my favorites. So I'm really glad to have this, and I like the way that it looks. Let me know if you have been trying more liquid or cream highlights, if you have a favorite. I definitely have been trying more of those, and you've noticed that recently. The one from RMS Beauty, the Living Luminizer, the one I got recently from Salt New York. Like, I really am kind of diving headfirst into liquid and cream products, and I'm excited to see what else is out there. So if you have a favorite, please let me know. Also, I would love to know what your favorite M Cosmetics product is. If there is one that you have tried that you like repurchase, let me know. Thank you so much for watching. Have an incredible day, and I will see you again soon.